Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So today I'm going to be talking about a few items that I thought I'd do a look with. I've just done a review for Glossier and their new foundation, so I have that on as we speak. It's sort of hit the 2-hour mark now and it's still looking really beautiful. It is a light to medium coverage and I'm really enjoying using it. So what I thought I'd do was show you, whilst I'm sort of testing this foundation out, a eye makeup look, also use a bronzer that I haven't used before, a lip product and a mascara and a brow product. So lots of different things to try out today. So I have the Yves Saint Laurent Couture Mini Clutch 300 and I was matched to this shade because they said it would look really good on my skin tone. It's Kasbah Spices. If you watched my YSL video on the bronzers, you would have seen how beautiful the packaging was, and the same thing can be said for these. These are the Couture mini clutches that they brought out. It's been a while, I've not actually reviewed any of them, so I'm really excited to try this one out. Quickly show you the colour story. It's very neutral and I thought it would go well with this Glossier look that I did and kind of complement it as well. So yeah, I really like this colour story. So that's what it looks like up close and you can see that the colours are gorgeous. There's also different textures as well. There's 4 grams of product and there's a 24-month shelf life, which is very good. There are 6 different ones that they do. A couture-inspired palette of 6 irresistible nude shades in an iconic couture mini clutch. You may have seen in the past I've reviewed the larger ones, but I've not reviewed these little smaller ones. Introducing Couture Mini Clutch, YSL Beauty's new couture object of desire that makes a statement before you open it. Tone-on tone palettes of 4 eye sculpting colours to express your edge with high-intensity pigments, couture inspired chromatics and luxurious finishes that take your gaze to a new dimension. With the 6 nude palettes inspired by the dusky pinks of the Marrakesh Kasbah, the spice colours of the Souks and the soothing tones of the designer's Paris Atelier, express yourself with a bold edge. There's a palette that suits everyone and every occasion, making each compact the ultimate in versatility. The formula is enriched with precious oils for weightless comfort, coffee seed oil, sweet almond oil and fig cactus, all from the YSL Beauty Aurica Community Gardens in the untouched landscape of the Moroccan Atlas Mountains, while YSL have supported the creation of an inclusive women's farming cooperative. Yeah, I mean, there's some beautiful ones and I'm just so glad to start off with this one. So here we go. So you've got this gorgeous YSL packaging, you've got the mirror and you can peel that off, which I will do that. And then you've got 2 little brushes, which is gorgeous, so I'll take those out. Let's do a quick arm swatch of these 4 shades. What we'll do is start off with this shade. It looks like a kind of glittery, shimmery shade, where the others are more matte or kind of satins. Let's start off with this shade here. So it's quite sort of light in texture. We'll put that on the arm, I think. So it's more like a topper shade, I think. It's quite light, not very heavily pigmented. Let's go in with the next shade. So this one is this kind of matte shade. Feels really creamy, actually, surprisingly creamy, and swatches beautifully. So you can see that topper shade, then that kind of matte shade there. We'll go into the next shade, which is this one here. Again, this feels very buttery as well. I'm very surprised by this. A lot nicer than their bigger palettes already. This one is this gorgeous shade here, which is kind of like a transitional shade. Beautiful. And then I'm going to use this darker shade here just to swatch, but I can see why this will look very pretty on my skin tone. Oh wow, they swatch beautifully, those 3 matte shades. Gorgeous. This is my Sonia G brush and I really like the way this is and I think it'll look great using this. So let's start off with the lightest shade. So I'm going to go in. Oh my god, pigmentation is insane. I'm just taking that colour and I'm just putting it all over my eyelid just to make that sort of nice and clean. Feels gorgeous on the eyelid. Wow, very, very pretty. So I've just done this shade, now we're going to move on to this shade. Dabbing it on and then putting it straight on all over my eye. It's so creamy and buttery. I'm so surprised. So I'm literally just taking that shade all over the eye. So pretty. Yeah. I'm going to use that shade, just put that on the outer V, just for that intensity of that brown. They blend so beautifully together. So I'm just kind of making that crease nice and deep. Oh my God. I'm in love. I need to go back and get some more colours. Just going into the crease and deepening it. Wow. It's so pretty. So, so gorgeous. They all kind of blend in. The 3 shades there that I did just work beautifully together. And I'm just using that dark colour to blend the outer V. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. We've got that shade there, and I'm going to take my finger, because I feel like the brush won't pick it up as much. I'm going to take that shade and just put it on part of my eye, which is just sort of on the middle part of my eye, and it's just adding a touch, just giving it a little bit of something. I could get away with not wearing that at all. There's a tad bit of fallout just there from this glitter particle. I'm not impressed by that one as much. I think that Suku do those sort of topper shades the best. I haven't found anywhere that has done it as good other than, say, Pat McGrath. It still looks lovely. I'm just going to take a little bit of that brown and I'm going to put it on the inner part of my eye just to give that a bit more of colour. And that's cute. So it's just kind of giving it a bit of a boost. What I want to show you now is my eyebrow pencil. This pencil's been recommended by Lisa Eldridge. When Lisa had a pop-up store, she was selling these in her store and they said this was really, really good. And it's basically a black tea colour of the Superfine eyebrow pencil from KIMIKO. I'm going to show you how it looks. It's got 0.08 grams of product. This is the pencil and I'm just going to use that to draw in my eyebrows. You twist it, that's what it looks like. So I'm going to take my pencil now and I'm literally going to just draw in some brow. So you can kind of see that it's getting a bit darker on that side, and doing the same to the other side here. My brows need some love and attention right now because I haven't had them threaded in a while. What I'm trying to do is just give it some shape, and then I'll just take a brush, brush the brows upwards into a shape. Just going to do the same here. Just giving the brow some shape. It's just made them a little bit more fuller. Okay, so I've gone off camera and I've added some liner. It looks a bit naked at the moment because I haven't added mascara. So I wanted to show you this mascara. This is one that I haven't actually spoken about. It's from Surratt and it is their RELEVEE mascara. It's in the shade Noir, but it's the brush you need to see. This is how thin the brush is. It is so thin and fine that I think this is going to look beautiful. So, wow. Once you've done this, you can always go in and add more liner, which I might do, but I just wanted to show you how the mascara looks. Goodness me, isn't that gorgeous? So you can build by the looks of it. I think I just got a little bit on the top of my eye there, but what I love about this mascara is you can get into the tiny little hairs Especially like for me, I've got little eyelashes at the bottom lash, which you can't normally get with a bigger mascara brush. And I'm literally trying to get every single hair, which you can do with this. I'm just going in again, just doing this one eye first, just to get it as good as I can get it, and then I'll go into the other eye. But I'm just taking the mascara and I'm just going into the finer hairs at the bottom of my lashes. There. Yeah, just there. So I've just gone in and I've added some liner to that eye so that it looks a lot more impactful. And then I'm going to do the same by taking this mascara again and putting it on this side. So I'm just trying to get every little lash, because it's such a small brush and so kind of flexible. Just be careful that whilst you're doing it, you don't smudge it like I have. I'm just going to do the lower lash. Done that lash. I love the fact that I can get every single lash, which is so different to like most mascaras. So this is really clever. Really, really cute. Just going to go away and just add a bit more liner to that. So I've just gone away and I've done that eye as well. I'm going to take a new brush. This is a brush that I picked up from Harrods when there was a sale on. It is a brush from Kevyn Aucoin. Now Kevyn Aucoin, if you're not aware, is like one of the first really well-known makeup artists that started the trend of contouring, and he got the idea from drag. This is his makeup brand, and I picked up one of the brushes and it's a base shadow brush, and I thought, well, I may as well show you this whilst we're here together, whilst I add a little bit more eye makeup. So I'm gonna go with the lighter shade again, this one here, and it's literally just to add a bit of light to the inner corner, just to brighten it up a little bit. And then what I'm going to do, which you can see it's done a very good job, I'm going to take that lovely brown shade again, this one here, and just add it again on top, because they blend so well together, just to give it that little bit more warmth. It's taken the product really well and just kind of blended the two really, really well together. And what that's done is just tidied up a little bit of what was going on with my eye. It's such a gorgeous palette, this palette, and I'll take the excess, and what I'm going to do is literally just use that to buff out the top line of my brow. And yeah, I'm loving the way that that is looking. So I picked this up a while back. This is from Guerlain and it's their Terracotta Blooming Bee. Every year they launch, and this is the face powder with the bee on it. This year they're launching a new one. I haven't bought the new one yet, but I wanted to show you the one I picked up from last year, and it came with a powder brush as well. So I thought, let's try the powder brush. It has its own pouch like that Guerlain video I just did recently with the brush that I showed you. The brush feels a little bit more sturdier and harder than the Meteorite one that I've just done the video for. So I just thought I'd let you know that this one is slightly harder in feel. I will show you this face powder one, which was the limited edition one that they launch once a year, and this has a 12-month shelf life. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's got a gorgeous smell, but it's the one with the bee on it, and yeah, I just wanted to show you this because the one that they've launched for this year, I think it's similar, but the pink in the middle of the bee looks like a lot more of a darker pink colour, whereas I think this one's a bit lighter. So yes, this one is gorgeous. So we're going to put this on together. Again, fantastic that there is a mirror here as well. We'll do a quick hand swatch of this and then we'll do this on top. Now mind you, I've still got the Glossier foundation on, so I will give you my feedback on how the foundation has worked. And yeah, let's do it. Can we just stop and admire the beauty of this? It's absolutely stunning. So pretty, and I can't wait to see this year's one. But yeah, let's do a quick hand swatch. So I'm literally going to take my finger and go all the way around so you get all the colour come off, and then I'll just hand swatch that for you. So you can see the hand swatch there of the shade. So pretty. Just showing you the hand swatch again of that gorgeous powder, they call it, face powder. What I forgot to show you was that Guerlain logo at the bottom of the brush. But yeah, it's so well made, it's gorgeous. Okay, so let's swatch this now. So we're going in, oh wow, it's picked up quite a fair bit. So I'm presuming there's going to be a lot of colour coming through. So we're going to do this. Oh wow. It's gorgeous. So I've just done this. So what I normally do is like a number 3 just across the face, but you can see the powder shining through. It is like a powder, but you do get that kind of bronzing effect too. So I'm just going in again with that shade and doing the same thing on the other side. I'm just taking it as a sort of number 3 all the way down, and then any excess just putting it on my T-zone. It's really pretty. So gorgeous. So again, just taking that shade and putting it all the way around. It is like a face powder, but there are elements of kind of the fact that it's making me glow. It's very, very pretty. That is how that looks. Then what I thought I'd do is use this liner. I think I got this liner from Cult Beauty. It's from the brand La Bouche Rouge. So I thought, let's see how this looks on my lips, because I'm really... This is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. I'm literally just lining my lips because the colour that I plan to put on shortly is pretty strong, because I wanted to try it with this look. I'd say this is like a light shade on my lips because I've got pigmented lips. It kind of looks quite nude. It's almost like a pinky nude. So this shade is nude. You could put on a bit of gloss and you could walk out and this would be a gorgeous look. However, I wanted to show you something. So this shade has gone viral. It's from Fenty Beauty and it's called Fuchsia Flex. And some of you may have spotted it on TikTok. Some of you may have seen it already. But I picked this up because I'd seen it being put on and it just looked absolutely gorgeous. And I thought because my eyes are quite nude and it's quite a kind of nude look, this might kind of really work because it's not going to overpower the eyes. The eyes aren't overpowering the lips. This is the shade. This is Fuchsia Flex in 12 and it's her Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer, and we love this formula. So I thought it would be nice to put it on top of this shade. This is how it looks just on its own as you take it out, so you can see how it looks. It's got a lovely doe foot, and I'm just going to do a hand swatch, but oh wow, look at that. I can't wait to put this on. So excited. Ah. Right, so I don't want to waste this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of it on my finger and just tap it, oh my god, on my lips. And even just like a tint, that's even like just adding it on top of the lip pencil. Look how gorgeous that is already. In some ways it's nice that I've been able to show you it just as a kind of topper shade. But I want to go full blown because I want to show you what it looks like. So here we go. So I've got the colour here. Ooh, look at this. Wow. This is stunning. Wow. This is with one coat of Fuchsia Flex. Isn't that a gorgeous, gorgeous colour? So pretty. My lips just look so much more fuller and vibrant. Rihanna always knows what she's doing when it comes to these gorgeous lip products that she brings out. I mean, this is stunning. Fuchsia Flex. My cheeks just need a little bit more blush. So I reviewed this recently. It's the True Pink Gucci blush, and so I thought I'd reuse it since I've now reviewed it, and it's always good to see it on other makeup looks. So I'm going to take that shade, just dab it on my apples of my cheeks. Just take it up a tad bit, just so there's a bit of colour there. Same on the other side. That's gorgeous. It just needed a tad bit of colour because of the lips. And you can always see when you need to add something in, like now, because it just felt like it needed something to lift it. Finally, this is the YSL All Hours Hyper Finish Translucent Powder. I was given this when I went to the YSL counter as a kind of tester, and she kindly gave me like a full tester, which is amazing. So I think what I'm going to do is take my most fluffiest brush of all, which is the Sonia G Jumbo Bronzer brush I've got to hand, and I'm going to go into the powder, and you can see the powder there, so that's what it kind of looks like. And I'm literally going to dust my T-zone. Perfect. I'm not going to kind of put too much around the face because I still want to give you my feedback on how this foundation has performed, which is a Glossier one. Mixed in with all this makeup, it still looks so pretty. So I have a check-in in a few hours, so I will do that to show you how it's kind of withstood this particular look, but it's so pretty so far. So let me give you my final thoughts. The Terracotta Blooming Bee is actually described as a sun-kissed healthy glow powder. I did mention that I used it as a bronzer, but it's definitely very, very good as an overall powder. So I just thought I'd show you the result after using it again. Okay, so this is the final look and it's really, really cute. I'm very, very impressed with all of the items that I tried today. I love the YSL Couture Mini Clutch for the formula. I thought the formula was exceptional. I didn't like the topper shade so much. I preferred the 3 matte shades. Packaging is on point. I felt like those matte shades were just better for my skin tone. The topper felt a little bit redundant. It also felt like it wasn't as pigmented as I would have liked. I could have used it on its own, or I could have used it on the inner corner, but I didn't really feel like it had enough oomph for that. It just didn't swatch well and it didn't look that great on me, but I'll make it work. We'll use it as and when I have it and I use it. I'm actually going away soon, so I might actually take this palette because I think it's a nice everyday palette and one that I can use in the evening, and it's quite light as well. A great one for travel if you're thinking about traveling somewhere, because it doesn't weigh that much and it gives you a really good result. I actually think it weighs less than the Tom Ford palette. You know, if you want to travel, I would recommend these ones. With regards to this, which is the Terracotta Blooming Bee face powder they call it, even though I kind of use it like a bronzer, I really liked it. I thought it's given my face a lovely kind of natural glow. Feels like I've been on holiday, but it has that kind of lovely sheen to my skin and has blurred some of my pores, which I really, really like. The design is stunning of the bee. I can't wait to see the new one this year. The brush is really good, felt really lovely on the skin. I don't necessarily think you need it. I picked it up because at the time it had come together. It was something that I'd not had before, so I thought, yeah, it would be nice to get like a Guerlain brush that was for bronzing, because I've got a lot of their bronzing powders. So in terms of the 3 other items that I showed you, I really like this black tea brow. It's given me some intensity to my brows, which I really like, and the fact that it's kind of this black but kind of off black colour, kind of black grey, means that it doesn't look too stern on my eyebrows. It doesn't make me look angry, which I didn't want, so very, very pleased with that. So thank you, Lisa, for that lovely recommendation of KIMIKO, the Superfine Eyebrow Pencil. And then the mascara is so good. It's something that I don't have in my arsenal of mascaras. The fact that it can separate my lashes, but also the fact that my lashes are quite thin, I can get to like the smaller lashes using this. So even if I just used it for that and then use like a fuller one for the top part of my eyes and then use that for the bottom, I mean, I've already made my money back. I love this so much and I'm so glad I picked this up. And I hope to do more Surratt reviews because I've got some of their blushes that I haven't got round to filming yet, which I'd like to show you. The lip pencil, which is the BOUCHE Rouge nude one, is very, very nice. I wish it was a little bit more darker. It created like this nice like nude look, but I think I need something a little bit darker for my lips. I think it will work on fairer lip tones. Finally, this brush I love. This is the Kevyn Aucoin base shadow brush. It picked up the YSL powder really, really well when I needed to put it on the inner part of my eyes, and I like the way that it's flat. I will be using this a lot, I'm sure. Great purchase on that. And then the Fenty Beauty, oh, isn't that a gorgeous shade? This is the Fuchsia Flex shade that is just stunning, and I love the particles in there when you move, how it looks, and it's just a gorgeous colour. Overall, I'm very, very happy, and I'm keen on going through my stash of makeup. I've got so much that I haven't shown you, so please stay tuned. In the next couple of weeks I'll be filming more videos of things that I have purchased and haven't got around to filming, and I really hope you enjoy it. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.